And a 3, a 2, a 1.
Blast off!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Building with Bunny with Grandma Badger Bricks.
Yep.
How are
God's
you today,
here.
Grandma?
Huh?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. Had a couple of busy days, but I'm hanging in there.
And we can't wait to hear all about it.
Okay.
So today we're going to do a little tribute. It's a very happy tribute, though. And as you can see by my name, I'm not Bunny today. Today, I am Lilman's mama.
Yeah.
And Lilman is my 16-year-old pug. Here he is. It doesn't quite focus, but there he is. And you could probably also see him on the thumbnail for this show today.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we lost him over the Rainbow Bridge this week. And so my heart is torn a bit. But he brought so much joy and so much love over 16 years that I wanted to just have a little dedication to him. And if I think of some funny stories, I'll pass them along and, that kind of thing. So today I'm Little Man's mama.
Yep. Absolutely. And I'm Little Man's grandmom.
Yes. And people have been so nice, like Charlie and yourself and Stacy all put up a picture in your profile pic on Facebook for him. And I've had so many people reach out from Wisco and from local. So it's super awesome. And I
Yep.
appreciate all the love, concern, text messages, hugs, kisses, all of that. It was the roughest freaking day of my life.
Yeah.
But I would do it all again. I really would.
Yeah.
Hello, Sethy. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Seth. Hello, Brett. Hello, Kim.
Hello, Kim. Thank you. Yes, it's an awful feeling, but you would do it again. I mean,
Yeah.
there's, and Fido is 12. So I'm sure in the next 3 to 5 years, we're going to be looking at the same thing with him, which
Yeah.
then got me thinking, should I be getting a puppy now? So then he can have 3 to 5 years with Fido, and like Fido can live out the rest of his life with somebody. And then when Fido goes, then I got a dog that's like 5 years old. But then that puts me at like 60. So then at 60, do I want a dog that's 5 or 6? I can't imagine not having a dog though. And I don't want to start a puppy once Fido goes.
Yeah.
But like we can't travel and stuff if we have a puppy.
Right. Right.
So I don't know. Exactly.
I don't
rescue. Yes, absolutely.
We lost your volume.
Me?
Oh, you were just mouthing something, but I didn't hear anything coming out. Oh.
You might be
yeah, that's all right. When we lost Ginger, my beagle, we didn't want any. And then all of a sudden Dad wanted one. And then we moved to this apartment. And I'm very thankful that I didn't get one, because living in an apartment on the 3rd floor and you got to take the dog out all the time. And
right.
When we were in our mobile home, it was fine because we had a fenced in yard for her, and it was so easy. I know you and Charlie offered, what about a bunny? What about this? What about that? But, I was being selfish about myself, but I said, no, I don't want any pets. I had years of it, so I just didn't want any more. I mean, you still got your bunnies and whatnot, but you got to think ahead as you get older, and you still want to travel, or you still want to do this, or you still want to do that. That all involves, and you got to remember the pets. So
leave it to Brett.
Well, a rescue, if you that's where we got our Ginger, and she was 2 or 3 years old, and she was completely housebroken, and she was a fantastic dog. I'm so happy that we did have her, and we had her for 9 years. So, it was fantastic. I do too.
It's exceptional. It's exceptional that I had 16 years with the little guy. And like some of the greatest times, and I'll tell you a little story later, but just 16 years is a long time. And I have 12 with Fido upstairs. And
Yeah.
he's doing really good. I think he knew way before like I knew that I needed to make the decision. And he had kind of been separating himself already from little man, so he's doing fine. He's my
Good.
shadow, and, he's with me all the time. But thank you,
Yeah.
Jude. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Kim.
Yes.
I
Yes.
kind of like how Brett said I tried losing the wife, but she keeps finding me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate all of that. Um, yeah, so I'm okay now. I think Charlie didn't really anticipate how rough it was going to be for me in that vet's room. But I will tell you, like, the doctor is neither here nor there because they're there for 2 seconds. But there was and I don't know her official title, what they go by at the vet, but she came in at first and told us how it was all going to go. And we kind of knew already. And she had the best bedside manner, like, absolutely. It wasn't even things she was saying to us about little man. It was just how she just spoke with us and, like, just made us, feel at ease.
Yeah.
And I was a freaking mess when they actually did it. And then the doctor left and she came back in and she was so kind and she's like, "Do you want me to make little paw prints for you? Do you want a little nose print?" And like it was just the way she related to me that I actually left the vet kind of smiling and kind of like I was so much better.
Yep.
So it
Yep.
says everything for that person that you have that contact with in the moment.
Exactly. Yeah. But
Um,
it is nice because I don't like the term put down. I like the term put to sleep because that's exactly what it is.
Here's his little paw print. I'm going to have that made
Yeah.
into a tattoo.
Yeah.
And
That's
then now this might be hard for y'all to see, but I can see it. So the nose is right in the middle, and she got part of his little worried wrinkles and his mouth.
yeah. That's I saw that right away when you sent it to me. I thought,
You stand it. Look at his little worried wrinkles and his little
yeah,
mouth.
yeah, because
So
that was little man. He was always scowling and
he was always worried.
the old grandpa wrinkles. Yeah.
Yes. So I'm so thankful to have those two things.
Yep.
We're having him cremated by himself, and they're also providing those things. So it'll
Yeah.
just be really great to have those as a remembrance, and he will always be with me um, here at home.
Well, that's what I did when your dad died. He was cremated and he wanted to be he wanted his ashes spread where his mom and his grandma was. So I know it's illegal. But I went at 6 o'clock in the morning and I
You're
was so quiet.
incriminating yourself on the
Huh?
You're incriminating yourself. You're
I don't
incriminating
care.
yourself on the internet.
Hey, it's been what, 7 years? I really don't give a shit now. Excuse my
Grandma's
language.
going to prison.
But
Hello,
I sprinkled
Hello,
his
everybody. Please
hi.
don't laugh at my voice.
I sprinkled his ashes over his mom's grave, and so did I do with Ginger because we had Ginger cremated also, and so they're in
They're
heaven
out there in the
at
world.
the rainbow world or the rainbow,
Bridge.
bridge. Thank you. So that's all
Brent,
right.
how are you feeling? Charlie said you were not feeling well.
I have been bedbound for 5 days, and then as soon as all that illness stopped, I caught a chest infection.
You need to go to the doctor and get very strong meds.
Oh, I've got the strongest of meds, honey. Don't you worry.
Yeah, he's another one, a self-medicator.
Yeah. Well, okay.
That doesn't work all the time, my dear. That does not work all the time.
All
Grandma
right.
Badger, I cannot rattle. I do not like tablets. I do not like tablets. They are no good. I'm sorry, they help some people, but to me, they're just no go. They've never worked. Headache tablets, anything like that. The only thing that works is antibiotics when I'm really ill. And yeah.
They'll have to give you a bottle of liquid. You can just chug it.
The doctor said, Mr. Clark, you haven't been to a doctor in 10 years. I said, I don't like doctors, doctor. He said, oh dear.
And I'm only here because I'm on my deathbed right now.
Yeah, pretty
And I have a
much.
small child. MJ said, take your vitamins, Brett.
Yeah.
I smoke my greens 5 a day, every day.
Oh, my. So, Grandma, what are you working on?
I am working on a big strawberry.
Oh, you want to show us?
Yes. Wait a minute.
Oh, my. That is a big strawberry.
It's just the strawberry, yeah. It has colored background, but I love the big strawberry, and I'll hang it in my kitchen because my kitchen is all strawberries.
Looks fabulous, Grandma.
Yes, it's going to be really pretty because all my Christmas stuff is done, and I'm just waiting to hang it up.
Oh, so you haven't decorated yet. You're waiting till after Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Alrighty.
That's my old tradition. I'm stuck in the olden days.
You're stuck there.
Well, I have my ornament here that are a light bulb that's filled with my drills that I made up.
Oh, yeah.
These are the leftover things from Diamond Art. And I got the light bulb from Dollar Tree, and then you just filled them in. And I do have my poinsettia high heel. You know, that's here too.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So I have that.
So you are so Christmassy.
Yeah, I've got a few little things here and there.
Well, I am still working on the wreath, as you can tell.
Yeah, but that's going to be a nice solid one, I'll tell you.
It's also quite large and taking up most of my table here.
Yeah, but that's a nice one. I know mine is ours that we got years ago and built is in with my Christmas stuff, and I always saved the box because I figured then I put it back in the box because it was a nice flat box, and put it in the big tub that I've got for all my Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
So it'll be all right in there. Hopefully when I bring it out, I'll be very careful. I think I have a piece of foam board underneath it and move it.
Yeah.
Because you can't handle it. It's like the first florals. Oh.
Yep. So what else is new and exciting, Grandma?
Well, yesterday I went to a craft fair in Hartford with my dear friend Paulette. She's like an adopted sister to me. And she has 3 other sisters that were there, 2 other sisters that were there. One came along with us, Patty, and Annette was out there. She has a stand, and she does a lot of work with her Cricut machine.
Mm-hmm.
And this year she did engraving on a plate. She found clear plates, and then on the back of it, she engraved it with a verse or saying or whatever. Very, very beautiful. And her other sister is in Florida right now, and that's Carrie. And Carrie, I don't know, she had the saying what it's called, but she has a book, and I got to show everybody this book because it's fantastic.
Then do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't dare Grandma. She'll do it.
Grandma, I double dare you to do a backflip.
She can't do that, Brett.
No. What do you think? I'm not foolish or stupid. I would kill myself. She has butterflies all on it, and the backing here she has covered up. I don't know where she gets the books, but look at when you open it.
Oh,
she's got a butterfly carved in it.
That's fun.
Isn't that neat? And I was looking at it, and she goes and cuts out the butterfly, and then she pushes up the papers. That's what all of these are. They're all folded down, every page. And it's just,
really?
Yeah. It's just
I've
absolutely
never seen that
gorgeous.
before.
Yeah, they each have their own. Like Paulette is a crocheter, and Patty crochets and sews an awful lot. But Carrie picked up this hobby, and she put it out for sale. And I saw that, and I said, oh, because I saw it on Facebook where she was advertising the craft fair. And I said, those are Carrie's books. I bet you those are Carrie's books. So I wanted one in the worst way. So I bought the butterfly one. But lots of pretty things. I mean, the people are all different ages, and they make jewelry. They make uh, um, winter caps and everything. If I wouldn't have bought those winter caps from Timu, I would have got one out there because it's all handmade, you know.
Yeah.
And then let's see, today, oh, my friend got a free turkey. So she's cooking the turkey and she's sharing it with me and another friend, Anna. So she'll call like 4:30 and I'll go down and we'll have a Thanksgiving meal today. And we're having a Thanksgiving deal Thursday where all of us get a free meal from Senior Projects. And we're taking them down to the community room. We're going to play cards and have some fun and have our Thanksgiving down there because nobody has family to go to. So we worked it out.
Yeah. Well, that you got
Yes.
a bunch of girlfriends to hang out with.
Yes, absolutely.
Ticket machine, $2 entry for all Lego. Remember, $2 entry.
Yes. You can bring them all up to see your Lego.
Oh, yeah. Charge admission. Yeah. That Brett. He's always wanting me to charge admission.
And you should.
Well, no, not for friends.
Did you ladies get anything in the Black Friday?
Well, it is
No,
Black
I never. No, I never go out shopping on Black Friday. Never. I stay away from the
Right. Listen. We can't tell Mrs. Brett because she's upstairs, okay? But look,
Okay.
I don't know if you can see this. It's a Harry Potter hat. I'm a pointing to it, probably not, probably. But Mrs. Brett she doesn't want, but I'm going to buy it for her. The Harry Potter hat.
Oh, how nice.
The sorting hat, the one that talks.
Yeah.
Because she's Harry Potter mad, so I'm going to go and buy it for her tomorrow. She doesn't know, though. Shh.
Well, you know that if you're trying to get rid of her, that's not the way to do it. I'm just letting you know.
Well, maybe you'll keep her busy for a while, Suzette.
Well, that is true. That is true.
Yeah. She's already bought my present. I know what I got.
What are you getting?
I'm getting the Lego Ideas treehouse.
Yay! I love it.
And of course, all the trains come down in about 2 months' time, don't they? Remember? So it's going to be very green in here. It's going to be dragons and knights and wizards and witches and all sorts of debauchery.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I am trying very hard to not place a Lego order, but you know me, I'm going to end up placing a Lego order. But as of Jan 1, I'm not placing a Lego order. So the Lunar New Year stuff that I'm in love with is just going to need to sit there because I'm not.
Have you seen the new castle set that comes out next year, Suzanne? I wouldn't say no too quickly if I was you.
I'm going in. I have so much backlog here already. But if I buy it this year, it's going to be fine. But I'm not going to buy any in February. Not going to do it. You can't.
Yeah. Or you're going to have to stretch
That
your room somehow.
Yes, because I don't have much room to do anything.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem, you know. If you can't go out, you go up, but how far up can you go, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the up is already full.
Yeah, that's right.
I like how they're making these evergreens on the wreath.
Yeah,
The little
that's pretty
post
neat.
for the flowers.
Yes. Yeah,
And they
that's
have a little hook on the end that we're gonna clip onto.
okay. That's very neat. Because then you can put some up, you can bend some down, you can, have it going all different directions. Get some,
Right, and it does look like evergreen.
yeah.
I dig it.
No, the
So a little story. What?
the stuff that you have built, like the candle, the Christmas items, the candle and the wreath and stuff, and the poinsettia plant, very, very nice this year. Very nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So a funny little story about Little Man. So when I was still with my ex-husband is when I brought Little Man home. Friend of mine that I worked with after getting a job after moving here. So I'm from Wisconsin, Avi, and then I was married before Avi, and my husband then needed to move here because the company he worked for was based here, and he needed to, if he wanted to be promoted, he had to live locally. So we picked up our cookies and we moved everything here. And then I didn't work for 3 months because I left a job of 18 years in Wisconsin to come here, and I didn't have any connections or anything yet. Then, so I set up our house and everything, and then I ended up getting a job at the same company, which worked out really well. And through the company's been purchased 3 or 4 times now, but I'm still with the same company currently today. So I've been with them for 17 years, I think, or maybe it's going to be 18 next June. But anyways, so my ex and I were here and we had a house. I got a job and I met this girl, Sheena, and she was really, really great. And she had 2 little kids at the time. And she's just like, oh my God, this is way too much. I can't, I just can't. And I said, well, let me come meet the little guy. I mean, I've always wanted a pug. So, of course, the second I laid eyes on this little under a year old pug, I mean, he was mine. And I put him on my lap and we drove home to the east end of Louisville. And I didn't have any idea what I was going to do with him because I never had a puppy like that before. Ex-husband didn't like him, didn't want him, was just, he's a cat person. That's fine. You can be a cat person. But I mean, Little Man was so cute as a little itty bitty puppy.
Yeah.
So then my ex made some very poor decisions and we ended up getting divorced. And I'll tell you, Little Man was the thing that made me whole again because I had to be accountable for this little itty bitty puppy. I had to get up every day and get out of bed, and I had to, getting divorced was difficult. My ex was an attorney, so you can only imagine the hoops and the things I had to look out for. And so it was just kind of a hot mess. And he was this bright light in all of it. And we ended up moving out to the single girl, and it was him and I, and just the greatest things. And he would wear these little pajamas and he would sleep with me every night in the bed. And he was just this cute little freaking furball, right? And then, obviously I started dating again at one point, and he didn't like any of the men that I dated. But when Charlie came over and sat down on the single girl couch, Little Man went up and fell asleep in his lap. So we knew that I was going to end up with Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Charlie's daughter, when she was like 5, thought she loved Little Man so much that she squeezed him so hard he pooped. We still talk about that to this day. Such good times I had with that little thing.
Yeah.
Hello, Zizu.
Hi, Zizu.
How are you now? Sheena is a punk rocker. Yes, she is. pets can push people to improve and do better. Sounds like you experienced it. Yes, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to say, like, I mean, a lot of pugs do get old and elderly, but he never had a medical issue. And Fido doesn't either. Like, I mean, I probably treat them like little princes. And I make homemade food for them, and but it's just healthier that way for them. But I mean, to live to 16, Fido's 12 and still is like a puppy. I
Yeah.
mean, I think I'm doing really well with what I've been given.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Now, we had 3 dogs, 2 schnauzers, and our beagle. And they got fed good science diet and good dog food. And they all developed cancer.
Right.
And Dad had quit smoking. So there was no smoking in the house or anything that the dogs would have got. So you have to believe that the food, all of the dog food that's out there, I don't care what the brand name is, it's not good for them. You're better off feeding them people food like you eat, but within limits, more vegetables and stuff like you do. You mixed it all up, and look at how long they love it, they taste it, and
They're healthy.
They're healthy. Exactly.
I mean, to live
I wish I
16
would have
years
known
and
that
never
with
have an
Ginger.
issue.
I wish I would have known that with Ginger, because I probably still have her.
Yeah.
And she was one sweet dog, because when I had breast cancer, she was my cancer buddy. I'd come home and she'd sit by my recliner and she'd just stare at me and look at me until I was ready to put her blanket on my lap, and she'd crawl up on my lap and snuggle into me like, Mama, I'm taking care of this. It's okay.
Well, and that's what I kind of said in my Facebook post. Like, little man took care of me as long as he could take care of me. And now he's passed the torch to Fido.
Yep.
I mean, they have, one goal in life, I really believe, and that's to, make us happy and be our, be the little guardian angels that they are.
Yeah. No, pets are wonderful. What?
Brett sounds sickly.
Oh,
don't cry, Brett. Don't cry.
I'm just laughing, Suzanne, because you remind me of a time many years ago. I'd had quite a bit to smoke, and I was at a stranger's house, and they had an English pit bull. He was a lovely dog, a very big boy. And because I felt unwell, I went outside, and he came and sat with me, and he could sense that I wasn't right. His owner come out, the owner of the dog come out, and he barked at the owner as if to say, go away. You can't come near him yet. He's not safe. And about an hour later, he came out again, and the dog was obviously calm by then because I'd calmed down. But he said he would have bit my face off. Even though he's my dog, he was in protection mode. He could sense that you was not right, Brett. And he stepped in, and he would not let anybody near you. He was in protect mode. He said, and even though I'm his owner, he said, even I didn't have the right to approach you. He said, because the dog didn't feel you was ready. So, yeah, you say about dogs and feelings.
Oh, yeah.
They know the feelings. They know.
Yep. Well, Ginger had a nose. A beagle has a very good sense of nose, because when I was raised with beagles, my dad and mom always had beagles because my dad hunted, and they always found the rabbits. They always found this because they had such terrific noses. And she could smell the drugs and stuff, and she just, she had her way of protecting me and taking care of me, and that was fantastic. And she always snuggled up on my lap with her blankie, and that was where she stayed. Dogs sense much more than people do.
People like dogs more than they like people, Grandma Patcher.
Yeah.
Look at Miss Haley, prime example.
Yeah.
You go near a dog, she'd shoot you. She would shoot you.
Yep.
Don't touch my dogs. Don't touch my dogs.
Yeah, but her dogs are probably like, don't touch our mama either.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I just can't imagine never having a dog again. And even, even if I'm close to 60, still and 60 and then maybe retired at some point, there's no way I'm not going to want an animal in my life. And I'm sure the bunnies will pass by then. And
Yeah.
then, what am I going to be left with? I mean, I don't know how we feel about travel and stuff. So, I mean, obviously it's not just my decision. Although I've made all of the animal decisions up until now, and Charlie has fallen in love with all of them, regardless of him putting up a fight to start with.
Well, yeah. But I mean, if you're going to get a puppy or you're going to get one from a shelter,
Yeah.
one
we
that,
definitely rescue.
that's young, that has some training would be, especially housebroken, that would be great, and then Fido would have a buddy,
I think Fido's pretty cool right now,
Yeah.
being the center of attention and everything.
Well, and you can't wait too long because he might resent a new one coming in then, so it's a fine line, I think.
It is. And then, all the costs that is associated with a puppy as well.
Yep, exactly.
And, I mean, I do work from home, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm going to just take a minute because, as sad as the whole event was, I mean, there is a certain amount of relief that comes in it too. I mean, having a 16-year-old dog who was blind, deaf, and needed constant care,
Yeah.
And I had to watch and make sure that the stairs were always closed and it's nice having that reprieve right now for a minute.
Yep. Don't jump into anything, think about it. Give it some time.
How many of these am I making? 4. Say, oh.
Okay, what's
dogs
going on in the chat? Most dogs are kinder than most people. You got it, Zizu. Sad but true. Yep. I'm very fortunate because a lot of people have dogs here, and I sit and I pet them, and the one lady up here on the 3rd floor has a little terrier, and its name is Pumpkin. Oh my God, she's so adorable. And when she sees you, her whole body just wiggles and she can't get to you fast enough. And I scoop her up and I give her hugs and kisses. So I have the advantage that I have a lot of people here that I know with dogs, and I snuggle them and kiss them and whatnot,
Yep. Great. That is great.
If you need to fill an itch, Grandma Badger, just ring Suzanne up and tell her to come and get you for a week.
Mm-hmm. All the fur you can find.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm putting these where?
Suzanne, do you know we're up to 4 tortoises now?
Oh my goodness. Careful.
Don't ask. Don't ask.
4 what?
Tortoises.
Oh, good Lord.
Tortoises.
You sure can't snuggle with them.
I have a funny story. As soon as I figure out where I'm putting this. Here, so there's skip one. Okay, let me just get these on. So the morning of the vet appointment, I get up early. I'm doting on little man, and there is a thrashing about in our aquarium. And I'm like, what is Carol the turtle doing? So in the one big aquarium, we have a turtle that's about this big around. And then we have Placo fish. One is about this long and beefy, fat fish. And then there's one that's just a little bit short, Maxine. I don't even know if it's a woman. So Maxine could go away. And then we have snails, and we have 2 guppies because we inherited inherited 2 guppies when Jay moved to the Northeast. So this, and then when Jay gave us this like plastic lighthouse thingy that was in his aquarium, and then like a log thing. The plastic lighthouse is thrashing around in the aquarium. And I'm like, what is Carol doing? And I flip on the light, and Maxine is stuck inside the lighthouse. And I'm like, are you shitting me right now? So I like reach into the water and I give the lighthouse a shake, thinking like, get out of the lighthouse. Well, she wedged fully extended inside the lighthouse, like the bottom that would go like on the bottom of the aquarium floor. It has a lip on it, so her fin is extended and stuck inside that lip. So there's no way for her to back out because she can't close down her fin. And I'm thinking, what in the Sam hell am I going to do with this? So I tried to figure it out. And then again, it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. So I go into the bedroom and I wake up Charlie and I'm like, excuse me, sir, we have a situation. And he says, the dog, is little man okay? And I said, it's stuck inside the lighthouse. He's like, what? So he had to get up, one eye open, no tea yet, walked out to the shed to get a snipper of some sort, and came in and had to like snip the lighthouse apart at the bottom so she could like free herself. The crazy crap that happens over here.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm happy to report that Maxine is fine, and all of the inhabitants of the aquarium welcomed her back home. They were, I just imagine it being like Finding Nemo, you know how they all talk to each other and, oh my God,
what happened?
Oh my God.
In there? You were stuck there?
Oh my God, the human's coming. So yeah, that was fun. And so we have removed all items that Maxine could get herself stuck in.
Well, yeah. No sense in having cutesy things in there if she's too big for them.
Well, I put those in there thinking that the guppies would have a place to hide.
Yeah.
And they don't care. They're right up on the turtle, and the turtle just looks at them like she hasn't even tried to eat them or anything.
Yeah.
And we started with 3 guppies and we're down to 2, but I think those 2 are going to make it. They seem really strong and they know what's what.
Well, if something does happen with them that she eats them, oh well,
Yeah, she's not aggressive like that. If we put them in the other tank with Michelle, who's all by herself,
yeah,
Michelle would eat them in a heartbeat. She is like sucked a snail right out of its shell and eaten it. And they shouldn't be doing that, but yeah. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm doing 4 of these.
She's a mean turtle.
Michelle is she's very aggressive. We put her and Carol together when we first got them, and she immediately went after Carol. So we can't have nice things. We have to keep all the reptiles separate.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade any of them for anything. I love them all. And I actually think I could get Scotchy the bunny to like buddy up with Fido. If Fido is a little lonely.
Mm-hmm.
Because Scotchy is so easygoing and doesn't like really care about anything and doesn't move very fast. So I don't think Fido would like chase him.
Well, even if they did, they'd probably romp and play for a while.
Well, maybe.
You never know. Or Fido would be afraid of them.
That is true. Fido's kind of a puss.
But he's good about his own self. That's all right.
He's such a sweetheart. I've raised very sweet dogs. Probably too much. Charlie's like, good Lord.
Okay.
The air breathers, yeah. Okay, so I got 4 of these. Now what am I doing? Now I'm making more of those again. Okay. Mm-hmm. I can hear myself in the other room. It's quite distracting. Okay. Oh, I guess they're gonna wait, are those clipping? Oh, are these clipping onto here? They are. Okay. I'm up to speed now.
So MJ or Zizu or whatever, what are you doing today? Cooking or cleaning or just laying around?
Yeah, what's what? What's everybody doing?
I don't have to cook today. Nice. Oh, Zizo is cleaning the kitchen right now. Okay.
I had Taco Bell right before I got here, so I don't even have to eat the rest of the day.
Yeah. Well, I'm having turkey dinner. My friend is baking a turkey, and she's including me and another friend. So I just have to go down there and pick it up and bring it up and eat it. Yum. And she said, "You're going to get so tired of turkey." I said, "No, I never get tired of turkey. I always love turkey. I don't care when I have it. I've been eating it all month because I bought a turkey tenderloin and made for myself and put in a good supply of cranberries from Aldi's.
Oh, the can. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
What?
I went to Aldi today, but forgot the canned cranberries. But then I went to the Dollar Tree for something else, and then found canned cranberries there. So I'm rolling the dice on the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Cranberries.
I love Aldi's because they're not too sweet and they're not too sour. Sometimes they're really bitter because cranberries are a bitter berry, you know. I always loved Aldi. So when they have it in stock, because it's a seasonal item, I stock up. I went this morning and got 4 cans, but
Oh my gosh.
well, I might go back tomorrow or something and get.
You're one person.
I know, but I like cranberries with a lot of different things.
Well, leave some for the rest of us.
Nope.
She said no.
Nope. Every man for himself.
Well, Charlie's mom is in town from Florida.
Uh-huh.
And we scurried around and cleaned the house should she see us. But we will, Charlie spent time with her all week. I have to work because my company's a butt. But I'm off Thursday, Friday, so I'm sure we'll be doing something. And we ended up getting a smoked turkey from, it looks delicious, and all we have to do is warm it.
Mm-hmm.
On a full bake. And then we got all the sides already purchased, so we can just take it over to her Airbnb and have Thanksgiving over there.
Oh.
Set up for guests over here. And I think she's kind of sensitive to animal fur, so I don't want to assume that she'll like it. Okay, where am I putting this? Is it going in the same one or a different one? Same one. Okay. Yeah, so that's our Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's 6 of us that are meeting down in the community room with our free senior projects Thanksgiving meal. That it's a man, and he gets volunteers. His dad used to run this, and for holidays, there's 4 holidays that they will bring out meals to seniors for free of charge, and they deliver it on the holiday. So Thursday, whenever they deliver to us here, then afterwards we'll go down to the community room, and we're going to play cards and then just heat them up in the microwave down there.
Yeah. Yes, Kim,
So-
we want to hear a funny story about you and turkey.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, MJ's making roasted potatoes. Yum.
Roasted potatoes. Oh, yummy. They're in the oven now. Yum. Okay, Kim, you got the floor.
Lay it on us, Kim. Funnies. Appreciate all you guys coming out today. I know you probably saw the thumbnail and was like, oh, this is going to be a tragic stream. But no, it's a happy celebratory stream. Little man was amazing, and we rate him as such.
Yep.
It is very quiet at dinner time now, because he was always the one grumbling. Fido's very passive. He'll just do whatever is whatever. I do miss the scolding a little bit. He would get so mad, he'd bounce up on his front feet and his little ears would bounce.
Yeah.
With his little old man bark.
Yeah.
But I also don't miss getting scolded all the time either.
I know.
He was
There's
high
good
maintenance
that
at
there's
the
bad.
end.
Okay. I will only eat a turkey that has legs, even though I don't eat the legs, just the meat. Don't taste the same to me without them.
Well,
In other words, like just the turkey breast, you know?
yeah, so you just eat the white meat or the turkey breast, but the turkey has to have legs.
Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
I guess you just need to make sure that it's a real turkey, right?
Yeah, probably.
I really like how this is put together. Everything is solidly clipped and everything is, this is really nice.
Yeah, I see that. And the color is nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cheap looking. It looks, with the darker green and stuff, it looks very nice.
Yeah, the different layers.
Yeah.
And you see, these are all put together. So you have different leaf formations, but they're held together with this little ball pin.
Yeah.
And this little ball fits into a little clip.
Oh boy, that's really good.
It's really good.
Yep. They must have had a lot of complaints about that other one because they made changes,
And it's kind of nice that it's on that ball clip too, because you can kind of position it. Ooh,
Yeah.
New people. What's up, Jay?
Hi, Jay.
Oh, hi, Jay's Bucket. How's it going? Yeah, so you can position them because they're in that little ball bracket. You can
Exactly.
move things around without them like coming off.
Yeah.
But you can position them nicely.
Well, that's even with the fall centerpiece, from last year, I think it was. I've got that in front of my couch, and they aren't down there real good because you want to move something or you bump something and it does fall apart,
Yeah.
And it's a little irritating because sometimes you can't get the things back in there because it was built on top of it or whatever.
Right.
I mean, it looks pretty. It looks very pretty, and I love it. But it's just, yeah, it's not
mine's
built
over
solid.
here.
Well, is my J? Here it is. No, not J's buckets. My J alphabet. Here.
You can only have him, Grandma, if you put him on your list.
Yeah.
Oh no, I did something wrong.
Oh no.
I'm short 2 leaves. I think I did.
Zizo says Jay is
I
building Nexo nights later today, I think. Or is it next Sunday? Jay's bucket says, doing great. Can't believe we're a week from December. Yeah. Yep. The time goes fast.
I didn't pay attention and I used the wrong leaves.
Oh no.
But as I usually say, and will say again, who's gonna know?
That's right.
They're meant to be variegated and different colors. Nobody's ever gonna know that I used 2 of the wrong color green leaves.
Uh-oh.
I
Well,
like to think that it's my little bit of creative spirit behind it.
yeah.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
That wreath is looking great, even if you built it different from the instructions. LOL.
Yep.
Zizo says, yeah, at some point I'll have to start thinking about Christmas.
At some point.
And then Jay says to Zizo, you haven't even started that yet? Yeah.
It's funny, Mom. I can hear Charlie's stream in the other room.
Yeah.
You and I sound exactly the same on the stream.
I do?
You and our voices sound exactly the same.
Well, that's why your dogs always thought that I was you.
Yeah.
We just smelled different, so they could tell. Nope, that's got to be Grandma. That's not Mom.
Miss Amby.
Hi, Miss Amby.
On the big 7.
It's good to see you too, Miss Amby. Okay.
Understand completely, Miss Amby.
Now, Z and O. Z. Not Zizu, just Z.
Well, that's another thing I have to try to get done today is my diamond art piece upstairs so I can start my new one.
What are you working
just like the winter houses.
Oh, yes, that's right.
With the pinks and the teals and the...
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted to get my Christmas one done. I wanted to get my Christmas done, and then I thought, well, I could stand to use a little different. I've got a lot of jeweled ones, but I thought, let's take one that's a little longer, and so I picked up my strawberry.
My next one is a jar of Christmas candy.
That's cute. You showed me that one. That's going to be cute.
Hey, Scotty.
Hi, Scotty. Hey, Lego peeps. Yes, that's what we are.
And don't you forget it.
Right, too. Oh, yes. let's see here.
Get in the hole.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, Scotty's putting up Christmas lights.
Oh, outside or inside, Scott?
And
I
Zizu
tried
said,
to-
oh,
Huh?
go ahead.
Oh, Zizu said, I tried to skip the malls with modern tech. I can order coal for everyone online from the comfort of my own home.
There you go, buddy.
Oh, that's cute. Zizu. Well, that's true. That's why I ran out this morning and did a little bit. If I don't go out in the morning, I'm not going to those stores because it's nutsy cuckoo-ness already. There is so much traffic around here. Oh my God. I swear nobody works.
Right?
I mean, there's too much traffic on 27th Street. That's our main street, but my gosh, that's where I have to go for my stores, and good Lord. There's thousands of cars all over the place. And I even made the mistake to go to Aldi's. I think it was like, I don't know, 11 or 12 o'clock one day last week. Oh my God, I will never do that again. That's why I go out when they open up at 9. They were so packed and rude people. Not nice. They were just rude. No, thank you. I'll go earlier.
Before they open today.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Aldi's is open on Sundays.
No, I said I was there 15 minutes earlier than they were open today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have to be. Oh, gosh. That's why I like Walmart a lot of times, because I can go there as soon as it gets light out and I got the store to myself. Because everybody likes to shop late in the afternoon, not the morning. So I'm good in the mornings. And that first dump of snow that we had, geez, you would think that that everybody was going to run out of food, It was, we got maybe about 3 inches, but it melted because it started raining late in the day. It was no big deal. Heavy stuff, though, to shovel because it was so wet.
So that's that one. Then I skip one. Then I do one. Then I skip one. And I do one.
Scott is waiting for his order of 2,600 light sets. They are APP lights, so lots of possibilities. Wow. That's or 2,600 light sets, maybe. There's a space in between. That could be 2,600 light sets.
Wait, is this from the front or the back?
I have shifted to mostly online shopping over the years, though. Well, Zizu, you're better off sometimes.
It's supposed to go in the front. Wait, is it going to go in the front? So, skipped one. Skipped one, did one. Skipped one, did one. Okay. The layering of this gorgeous wreath.
It sounds like you're crocheting
Oh my God.
with the instructions. Purl 1, 6 1, skip 1.
Okay, now I did notice the color difference in the leaf.
I read it right. It's yes, 2 600 count. Okay, because I was going to say 2,600. Oh my God. That's a lot of lights. That's like Christmas with the
Griswold.
Griswold. Thank you.
Which I've already watched once. And I've watched Christmas with the Cranks once.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's as far as I've gotten. Brett, did you hear the news about there being a curfew on when people need to turn off their Christmas lights because of light pollution or something? What?
You got to be kidding.
What's going on in the UK?
Yeah. My word.
Light pollution.
You're the one that has to pay the bill.
Mrs. Brett would not like that, Suzanne. She's got 3 floors of Christmas lights upstairs. She would not like that at all.
Right.
I haven't heard it. Maybe it's up north.
But even so, I mean, you're the one that's paying the electric bill. So who cares?
That's right, Grandma.
You know, it's good Lord. If they were paying your electric bill, I could see them grumbling. But
Speaking of light pollution, apparently my Christmas tree is so bright that Charlie needs to turn it off at night because it is impeding his sleep in the bedroom.
in the bedroom, the tree is
Yeah,
in
the lights.
room.
Yeah, the light's coming around the corner.
Oh.
And it's bothersome to his little brain.
Oh my God.
Fine, turn off the light. I like to have it on like a nightlight, you know? It's just pretty and glowy.
Yeah.
But I understand.
Well, that's a huge nightlight.
Well, yeah, but I have different settings on it. So at night I turn it down, but it's still too bright.
Yeah.
Charlie's speaking an old man. I understand. The elderly get a little cranky.
We're okay. There's only a street of 10 houses where I live, and they're all connected. Oh.
So do you all put up Christmas lights, Cam? Stop. Stay in there. These little branches are hard to get in these holes. Okay. Where am I putting these now? I guess in the last hole that there is, or am I putting them in the... Okay, must be going in this one. Then I got the skipping one.
Oh, there's some more. Doing F.
I'm skipping one, and then I'm putting it here. And then skipping one, and then putting it here. Oh shit, this is in the wrong place, or I'm missing something. Oh dear. Oh, wait, this is missing the one I'm doing right.
Ziza wants to know what Bluegrass is doing today.
He's just on the other side of this wall rattling Legos in a bin. Why do I not have something in this one?
Okay, Bunny, Kim is asking, did you ask me something? You cut off, but I thought I heard my name. Could be wrong.
I asked you if you put up Christmas lights.
And Zizu says, rattling Lego, living the dream.
He made me sport last night. Hated it every minute. That bluegrass. Okay, I don't know if that's right, but I guess I have just one left. This is in the wrong place.
No terrible weather at the moment. Hopefully next weekend from Kim. And pro tip, sort everything incorrectly. He might not ask again.
You're not wrong. Or I could just say no and walk away. I don't think he's going to say. Okay, I think I have it done. Now I just have to do these green ones and the last hole.
God, I've got my window open just a little bit, and there's such a cold breeze coming in here. Good Lord.
Well, Mom, it's the end of November.
I know, but it's very damp out today. Oh, not good for the old arthritis and everything else, I'll tell you.
It's beautiful here today.
Mm-hmm.
It started off a little cold, but it is lovely outside right now. Yeah, Zizu, 55 here. I'm about to open a few windows. Yes. When I ran out for the old Taco Bell, I was like, oh my God, it's so nice.
And I'll let you know what I have here. Oh, geez, Louise. I have 46. And windy.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Yeah, I know. I got all my winter clothes washed and hanging. Lots of sweatshirts. Those new vests I bought. Nice and snuggy warm.
She acts like she doesn't have heat, people.
I do, but I never put it on because my apartment is plenty warm. It must be all the people around me that's heating me. Because, it's comfortable in here. Zizu's had snowflakes in the area a few days ago. It was beautiful.
Oh my God. We called Grandma from the road, Bluegrass and I. It was a full-on whiteout. We were up on Blake and Baker and 64. If you're local, you kind of know where that is. And we were coming out of Sam's Club, and it was full-on whiteout. You couldn't even see the car in front, car in front of the car in front of you. It was amazing. And it lasted for like 10 minutes, and then it was done.
Ours lasted all day. I sent pictures to Bunny. And when I first sent it, it was just a little snow. And then the second one I sent, which was maybe an hour later, it was starting to build on the cars and the street, our parking lot. And our salter guy came through and salted everything, but it wasn't melting it because it was coming down too fast. But then it turned to rain later on, and it all was gone.
Hey, how you doing, Cliff?
Cliffy.
Hi, Cliffy.
Oh, the leaves are brown, the leaves are brown, and the sky is gray.
Both of my radio stations that I listen to are now both Christmas.
Yay!
And
Yay!
one is the 80s station, but I'm glad they mix in a lot of the old time songs. My other one is the old rock and roll. And I'm sorry, but I like the old Christmas songs more so than the hip hop new ones from the 80s.
Yeah, that's what I always listen to too, the old ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Concerns about some open spaces here, but I'm sure how they're going to be filled in. I suppose with the pine cones and the orange slices and such.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where. I have all my leaves on. This
Well,
look
that's
pretty,
good.
just like this. I mean, I could just put a
Yes.
candle inside of this on top of a table. It would be so pretty.
Yeah. It is very, very pretty. Oh, excuse me.
Last bag, y'all. Oh,
All
no,
right.
I lied. Nope, I lied. 2 more bags. But we've entered the orange slices.
Yay.
I love orange slices. Oh my God, Charlie's mom got us the nicest thing. And nobody had ever done this for us before. And I was like, oh my God, why don't people do this? He sent us a fruit basket, well, a box, if you will.
Mhm.
The box is the size of what you put a wreath in.
Mhm.
And it's full of grapefruit, oranges, mandarins, apples, pears, annoying strawberry candy. But all the fruit was so good.
Hmm.
I mean, we haven't nearly eaten it all, but I thought that's
Why
such a
was-
nice gift. Why don't people do it more often? Is
Why
my screen
does-
frozen?
No, why was the strawberry annoying candy?
I don't like the strawberry candy, but Charlie loves the strawberry candy.
Oh.
It's the little ones that are wrapped in those foil strawberry papers. I don't
So
like
is it
those
hard?
very much.
So it's hard candy?
Yes.
Oh.
I just threw it in to kind of fill in the gaps.
Yeah, but it's good candy. And besides, it's strawberry. They couldn't ship strawberries.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But I thought that fruit was so good. And I was like, how have I lived this long and nobody's ever sent me a fruit basket?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either. Times 3.
That's kind of an old-fashioned thing. Maybe that's why.
Yeah. Apparently. Actually, Charlie said that his grandparents used to get those fruit baskets every year at this time.
Yeah.
So I think that's what Ian's picking that up from. And
I've heard this candy store that we have in West Dallas. It's called Freeze's. And my dad used to buy a 5-pound box from them because it was right up where he worked at Ellis Chalmers. And so after work, he would let mom know that he was going to be a little late because he was picking up the candy. Well, I went online to see what 5-pound box of candy is now. $160. And I'm sure I'm sure dad paid maybe 20 and he thought that was a lot, but he only would buy it, at Christmas time. Dad must have been rolling in his grave, honest to God, when I looked that up and I went, $160 for 5 pounds of candy. Whoa. But their candy is unbelievably delicious.
well, I fell for this. Sorry.
No, that's all right. They started the mint meltaways. Quality Candy didn't. They started it because they've been in business longer than Quality Candy. And oh my God, it is. It just melts in your mouth, and your mouth feels so good having that mint in there. Now go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've already forgotten.
Oh.
Oh, no. I have fallen subject to the fandom of Swedish gummy candy. It's taking the internet by storm, and I'm glad I picked the company I did. I found it on TikTok, and it's the Bonbon Candy Company out of New York. And they make all these different gummies, but they're all different textures, all different flavors. Some have like a little marshmallow on them. Some are sour, some are sweet. Like some are really super soft gummies. Some are chewier. I'm obsessed. And
Wow.
I paid $27 for a pound and a half.
Whoa.
But it was a solid big bag of these gummies.
Yeah.
It justified the cost to me. And I thought, well, like, you know how you used to have old-fashioned Christmas candy?
Right. Right.
Well, we're all eating gummies at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what we got this year.
Yep.
Okay. Where am I putting these? These are blue pins. Where do the blue pins go? I bet they go in those brown little places. It's not showing me where they actually go, though. I wonder if I have, how many of those brown pins do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. So I bet that the pine cones go in the other ones. So if I'm looking at this, like this, and they want me to put an orange slice here. Ah, that's so cute.
Huh.
And an orange slice over here.
I think you are frozen, Susie.
I don't know why I'm frozen.
Because you're
Can
in
you
the,
hear?
yeah, you're frozen.
Well, it's got to be the internet. We were having some struggles the other day.
Yeah. Your
There's
voice
nothing
your voice is coming through fine, but your picture is frozen.
Nothing I can do about it. Hopefully it will fix itself.
Yeah.
Let me know when I'm no longer frozen.
Okay.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, now it's different. Well, it's moving very slow, jerky like, but I see the lemon slices are on. 2 lemon slices are on.
I could leave and come back in maybe. I don't know that that's going to help.
Well, don't worry about it. Your voice, I can hear you. You know, it's just that the picture's funny, Dunny.
Well, you might have to carry the show, Grandma.
No, you can keep talking. What did Zuzu say? That does help sometimes by going out and coming back in.
All right. Well, if not, have a great show. Bye.
Hey, thanks a lot. Oh my God.
Right, time to cause chaos, Grandma. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's cause some chaos while she's not here. What can we do?
She puts all this pressure on this old woman here.
And the guy that's got no voice.
Yeah, and a guy with no voice. Exactly. That's not fair. And she's purposely staying out for a while, too. That little
You know what, Grandma Badger?
What?
You better?
We've got it over here. The weather's bad. The internet's bad. We suffer a lot in the UK with bad internet.
Well, it's moving real slow.
So I understand where Suzanne's
Yeah.
from.
It's black. Wait a minute.
Black.
Well, there was no picture. Now it's a picture of your hands with the wreath, but you're not moving. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Come on, Zizou or MJ, jump in here and start talking. I can't do this by myself. And have a guy with a
Thanks,
bad
Grandma
voice.
Badger. Thanks.
No, and a guy with a bad voice. You're straining your voice by talking. Gargle with salt water. I'm serious. That's good for Huh?
I have been drinking honey and lemon, Grandma Badger.
Yeah, honey and lemon is good too, but the salt water gets in there and heals the soreness. Oh well, we'll do it. We'll hang in there.
No, he's got tonsillitis, Zizou.
That's right.
He's got tonsillitis. I got a chest infection and he's got tonsillitis.
Yeah. Sounds like you have a little bit of tonsillitis though too.
I don't have no tonsils, Grandma Badger.
Mm-hmm. My internet is just speaking.
Okay, Suzanne, don't panic.
Be back as soon as possible. Okay.
Yeah, don't panic.
MJ says, GBB, does everyone pretty much get along in your place? You'll be in good company for Thanksgiving. Yes, we do. There's 6 of us that play games all the time, like 3 times a week. And we do all get along. And if not, well, we have a little tit-to-tat, but everybody just, because we're old and something might spur one of the ladies up and she doesn't like it. So, well, we just cool everything down and it works very well. I'm very happy living where I'm at. I love my apartment. It's a good size for me. It's easy. And, and I like the ladies that I hang with, we're all about, in fact, I used to be the baby, but we had one other woman join our group and she's 72. So I'm no longer the baby of the group because the other 3 are all in their 80s. So I'm doing okay. And this moving here was my husband's idea because he had come here once before and he saw it. And he said, that's the place we're going to move when we sell the mobile home. We're going to go live there. And he was absolutely right. It was very nice. Yeah. Well, we play cards, but they're not difficult cards. I used to play canasta with 4 other ladies, but I dropped out because they stay up until midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. That is not my style. If I make it to 9 o'clock, I'm doing good. But these other games are like,
hello?
Yes.
Can you see me now?
Yes, it's still moving a little slow, but your hands are up there and you're moving. That's great.
My internet just sucks right now. It's just spinning.
Well, don't worry about it. Just stay on with your voice and that's good. MJ was just saying, I know how he asked if I get along pretty well with the people here. And I said, I do. There's 6 of us that play games and stuff and are getting together for Thanksgiving. And he says, I know how people can get when you're playing cards, but I'm glad you all get along. Yeah.
Look, I can't even get the chat. Like, it's just spinning.
Oh.
Seeing, there we go.
There's no motion.
Yeah, it's frozen.
Okay, well, that's so not helpful.
Well, we can hear you, so that's all right.
Yeah. There's a lag.
Just talk.
All right, well.
Hey, fam. Charlie.
Hey. Well, okay, so I can see the chat on my phone. I can't see the chat. It can't.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll read the chat for you if something comes up. That was the last two messages from MJ to me. So
the word in edgewise. So I'm just gonna sit here.
yeah, we're doing okay. It needs to take a rest or whatever. But your wreath looks beautiful so far. I like the orange slices on it.
Yeah, it's just gonna suck. It's just gonna suck. That's all I can do.
Well, then you'll show it the next time we're on.
Charlie was bringing me. You can take your iPad, hon. Thank you. I appreciate that. I have it on my phone. I'll post pictures on Insta after.
Yeah.
At least I can still talk and be participatory that way.
Exactly. And it's a crystal clear voice that I'm hearing. So thank heavens for that. Brett and I were saying, here she leaves me, an old woman, alone with a guy that doesn't have a voice.
Well, y'all picked up the slack. I appreciate it.
Yes, we did.
Oh my gosh, these must be the pine cones. They use these little hats. I can't show you because you can't see.
Well, that's all right. Yeah. Little hats.
Yeah, they're like little Charlie, what are those hats called that you thought we should get for you? The little old man hats? These little old man hats.
Oh, your hunter hat?
No. Look. You're not
He's
using
got
your
one.
eyes.
No, it's what he's got. He's wearing one. It's called a.
Oh yeah, what Brett's
the
picture has on.
flat
Yeah.
cap.
It's like a racing cap type thing.
Yeah,
Dad used to wear those.
Flat cap.
Yeah, flat cap.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's what I'm using to build a pine cone.
Ah, well, how interesting is that?
Shoot. Oh, I see my hands moving on my video now.
Oh, yes, I see that. Okay. You're somewhat live and you are moving. That's good.
I'm alive. She's alive.
I always look at my old iPad and that's delayed. So I got to look up at my other one.
Mm-hmm. Well, we are making it to 3:30, so
Yeah. We're doing just fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So Grandma Badger and I are going to be having a special Christmas Eve stream.
Mm-hmm.
Time is undecided, but we will be having it like afternoon, maybe in our same time slot, or maybe a little bit earlier, just in case people are around, but then they have plans for Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And we will, again, like last year in our first annual Christmas Eve, we will have snacks, talk about holiday movies.
Yes.
We will talk about any baking fiascos that happened, where we're going, what we're doing, what we're taking.
Oh, I don't know if I told you this, but Pillsbury came out with a new product. They are called mini pie crusts, and they go into a muffin tin. And they said that Walmart had it. Well, I looked at Walmart and not. They come in a box, just like the pie crust do, you know, that you buy, the raw ones. It's a blue box. Myers has it. So I am going to scoot over there tomorrow and purchase a box if they've got them. And I want to make my pumpkin filling in little tiny pie crusts.
Oh, that's such a great idea.
Yeah. And then I figured because you get a 14 count. So I've got 2 tins and that's 12. And I'll have to make a couple of extra after the first ones come out. But I'm going to take those down for Thanksgiving. Everybody will have their own little individual pumpkin pie. Yeah. And I can make my chicken pot pies that way too.
Yes.
And freeze them. After they're done, then I can just bring them out and pop them in the air fryer and warm them up.
Yep.
I'm surprised that Pillsbury hasn't come out sooner with something like that, because everything is so small and individual now, and they had sheets of, and I never saw that Pillsbury had that either, sheets of pizza crust, like we make our veggie pizza. I wonder if you could use that instead of the crescent rolls.
Well, it wouldn't be as good.
Probably not, because I do like the crescent rolls, and I bought that already because I got a far enough date for New Year's Eve. I like to get the supplies on hand when I can, because with Christmas, everybody gathers that stuff and whatnot, But I said, so that must be another new product that Pillsbury came out with. But I love the little individual ones. Oh, could I make all sorts of, I could make my own little pizzas and whatever.
Really open things up for you.
Yes. And yet it doesn't take up a lot of room in the freezer either, because my freezer isn't that big. But anyways, you were talking about Christmas Eve, and I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, I mean, it's fine.
But we'll be here.
It'll be fun to have a little.
Yeah, we'll be here. And if anybody is a little lonely or doesn't have a place to go, well, we'll be here.
Yep, me and Charlie will be here.
Yeah.
He ate this present, and he already knows about it because I can't keep a freak. And it wasn't a Lego. And
still happy.
He says he's still happy. I got him the King Arthur big bread book.
Oh my.
The brand of flour he always buys when he bakes his breads. And
yes.
I just thought, he's so joyful when he bakes, and it brings him so much joy to bake. And I thought, well, it brings everybody joy when he bakes a loaf of bread. So
yeah.
But from the
nice.
flour company. Yeah.
That's good.
I don't think they're going to hire you, Chuck, just because, but that's right, that too. I know you can't hear Charlie. He did all of a sudden. He was going to get hired at the local bakery.
Aha. MJ says that will be a lot of fun, Bunny. And then Zizu said, not sure what I'll be doing on Christmas Eve, but if I'm home, I'll tune in. That's fine. We understand. Family comes first. Whatever you folks have planned. But in case somebody doesn't have something to do, well, tune on in.
Charlie, I might need a piece from your bulk, because this piece is It doesn't clip tightly. Now I have to get this son of a gun off. This, the clip doesn't clip tight. So I know the other ones were fine, but that one doesn't. So now this doesn't clip tight either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's that piece. Or that piece.
Oh, am I putting it on the wrong piece? Oh, I am putting it on the wrong piece. Give me that back.
Here.
Silly me. Wait, I'm confused now. Okay, that sits right on this. Yeah, I knew that wasn't down far enough. Okay. And that goes. Oh, I'm missing the little gray bit. I knew something didn't look right. Well, at least
And
y'all
then-
can see the building. Okay.
Zizu says, my sugar mama might find me before Christmas. That would be a Christmas miracle.
Get it, Zizu. Get it. Good luck, buddy. We all need one of those. Even me.
Yeah. He just laughed. Oh, geez, Louise. I knocked the drill off. Come here, you little rascal. Get in there. Very good.
Yeah, that works way better when you put all the pieces in. I don't know why that pine cone is so loosey-goosey.
Boy, those lemon slices are really bright.
They are.
Or are they orange slices?
Yes, they are.
Oh, they look more yellow on the camera.
No, they're orange for sure.
Okay.
They're trans orange.
We're having
Ooh,
cake.
what's that?
Is it time for cake yet?
Nice.
It's cake. Cake.
Oh, cake. That looks good.
Brad, you sound disturbed. Your voice. It's a little disturbing. You poor thing.
I'm trying to fix it, Suzanne, I promise.
Oh, I know. You
I
sound
told
like
them to gargle with salt water because it'll heal the rawness of the throat. That's an old timer.
He's probably gargling with Monster drink.
Yeah.
Suzanne,
And if
you
you
know me
rest the
too well.
temperature. Here's a good one that I did for you once. When you're running a high temperature, cut up an onion in slices and put them inside your socks. And it'll draw the fever out.
Then you can use them for your scrambled eggs the next day.
But that worked for you when you were little. You had such a high temperature and it was on a weekend. You tried to get a hold of somebody. So that was an old wives' tale. But boy, they were mush onions and your fever was down the next morning. So it worked. And you were just a little stinker. And you had those jammies with the footses all in one, you know.
I believe that question in the chat is to you, Grandma.
Yeah, do I have to take the socks out of the sock drawer though? Yeah, you gotta put them on your feet. Oh gosh, you guys. I give you all-time recipes and you make fun of me. Well, fine, then suffer. He's smiling, so cute. Yeah.
Zizu has a cute smile too in person.
Oh. Yeah, you would know that because he's from Kentucky.
except I met him in Nashville.
Oh. Well, that's
And
close.
I had to make him talk so that I knew it was really him because I knew his voice.
Aha.
Okay, where are these going? These are probably going in the other holes.
Both him and MJ have very smooth talking voices. Sometimes when I'm not watching and they're on the screen, I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, I think Charlie has said that as well.
Yeah.
Wait. This is hard.
MJ's gone quiet. I think he's found them roast potatoes.
Will do.
Yeah, he's eating taters with ketchup right now.
Who's that?
MJ, remember he was making potatoes?
He's gone quiet because he's eating.
Here or there?
I've got so much to do. Just want to go and get in bed, really.
Except that I should have put that piece up before I put that pin in. All right. Can you all see? Am I still? No, I'm stuck.
Yeah, you're frozen, honey.
I'm going to knock off a quick email to Spectrum and give them a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
Because, well, I guess it could be StreamYard because I did try to get out, but I can see what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
So I don't know why. Oh, Brett, what is that?
Is that a part of an engine?
It's the start one, Grandma Badger.
Oh, nice.
Oh, my controls don't work either.
Oh, geez.
Oh, no.
MJ is saying, trying to escape the kitchen, but I have another load of laundry to do.
You're going to put me back. Oh, look. There you go. Camera.
He's a busy guy on Sundays.
Oh, now my controls are working. Okay, hold on. Wait for it. It's on delay. You're going to go back to big screen any second now. Come on.
Brett was on big screen.
I know. And then I clicked the damn button and now he can't go back on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Can you imagine this is how the stream is?
I'm done. I'm done.
This is how the end of the stream is going to go. Hold on, everybody. I clicked it. It'll end eventually. Oh.
You can't do nothing about it, dear. Don't fret.
Hey, maybe I'm going to do a 72-hour stream without even knowing it.
Well,
we'll see what happens.
And with that, she's gone, Grandma Badger. Look.
Oh, she's gone again. Uh-oh. Well, that's all right. She always comes back like a bad penny, which is good. But with the internet, you just never know. I used to get thrown off every time somebody came on. And I was constantly in and out, in and out, in and out. But then I figured out, oh, the internet went out, troubleshooting. Oh. I would close a lot of my windows that I was in all during the day. And then it was better, you know. But, you know, you just can't do anything about it. You're relying on a company, and Spectrum is our company, so what the heck? I think they're just a little bit too big for their britches because they can't handle it.
Again, as you said, Grandma Badger, because the way weather's getting worse, a lot more people stay indoors now and use the internet. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
also a factor as well, isn't it? So
Yeah. Yeah. I would think so too. Yeah. Well, and with holiday time, they're on the internet, yeah, doing shopping, scrolling. They're on a
yeah,
lot longer, So,
this is it.
yep, you can't fight City Hall.
Sometimes, Grandma Badger, I just like to turn all the electricals off and go and walk in the forest without a mobile phone or anything, because I
Yeah,
remember what the world was like before all of this.
exactly. Our Wi-Fi is out, and she sighs. Oh, well, I don't know how to shut this down.
we
I think,
can't, we
I
can't
think,
shut it, Grandma Badger. We can just
what?
hold out until
Yeah,
Suzanne's Wi-Fi comes back, because
yeah, we can do
it
that.
will. Again, I think Suzanne can join from the phone and do it, but I'm not sure because I
Yeah,
don't do it from the phone. I use a computer. So, yeah. No, it's all right. We'll hold it down. Christmas Eve, you've heard it here, guys. Grandma Badger, Bunny Bricks. It's going to be epic. Get your cup of hot chocolate, your marshmallows. We're going to have a little party Christmas Eve.
why, sure.
We might get Tommy Lee down here to cause some trouble.
Well, see,
If I can work it.
that would be nice.
Get MJ Bay on here because he keeps hiding.
Yeah. Well, I know it's a holiday time and people have places to go, and that's fine. And if nobody shows up, Susie and I can spend some time together, because we're a long ways away.
When I joined the YouTube community, I said to Mrs. Brett, I said, now you have to understand, I have two families. The
Yep.
one here that we take care of, my American family. And at the time, Mrs. Brett laughed. I don't think she understood how crazy it was going to go, Grandma Badger. But now she is totally acceptant, and she's working Christmas Day. So I can even be live Christmas Day if I wish.
Yeah.
And I like that she's working Christmas Day because she's going out to look after all the elderly people that haven't got anybody. So she's going to be point of contact for so many elderly people. It's going to be brilliant. They're going to put on Christmas hats and reindeer ears, and yeah, I'm all for that.
That's wonderful.
And if it means we lose a little bit of our Christmas Day, so be it.
Yep.
Be it.
That's very nice of her to do that. I know I know the volunteers that work for this senior community projects. They give up their time for Christmas Day to bring meals to us, and we have probably about half of we have 112 tenants, but I think about only half order the meals, but that's 50 meals to deliver, and they bring it right to your door. And we have 4 floors, so that's a lot of work for them, but they do it out of the kindness of their heart for the seniors, and I think that's so wonderful.
Yeah.
When you don't live in a place like this, you don't realize what goes on and what people do for one another, and it's very heartwarming.
It's nice to see that there are some genuine acts of kindness still out there in the world, Grandma Badger.
Yeah, because with so much other stuff going on, that's what my adopted sisters and I were talking about yesterday. There's so much garbage out there in the world that it's so nice to hear good stories about people, what they will do for one another, So it's wonderful. I can't host from my phone. It won't let me. Give me a second. Restarting the Mac. Okay. I should set. Well, she probably. Well, I can try to say okay. Not on this one. Well, send it, Sue. That's all right. Okay.
We got you, Bunneh.
There we go.
You're okay. Don't
Yeah.
panic.
No, I'm too old to panic.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, exactly. I'm watching you all. Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, Zizou, that is a lot of work for that
Again, it's
company. And he does it out of the kindness of his heart. And he's following in his father's footsteps doing that with the meals. And it's wonderful. And they do it, and they get like a couple of restaurants together to put these together, the meals together. And it's really, really nice. And it's always very delicious. I try to do smaller cooking for myself, but there's people here that they don't make anything for themselves. So to have a home cooked meal, that's something really wonderful, you know. Zizou's asking, Brett, did Tommy Lee make the Christmas list?
He didn't make a list. We agreed on what he was going to have because I purchased that very expensive train for him this year. I said, come Christmas, he doesn't really need any more Lego. So I said that I was going to buy him a pair of trainers. He asked for a pair of trainers like the ones I wear. They're a little bit more expensive. I said, okay. He asked for a top and some tracksuit bottoms. I said, okay, we can do that. And a friend of mine, Grandma Badger, I think they sell these on Temu. It's like a little spaceman.
Okay.
And you plug it in via USB and it lights the whole room up with stars on the ceiling. It looks amazing. It has a little remote and you can change all the settings. The stars twinkle.
How neat.
And there's like clouds. Well, I bought that for him as well, you know.
Yeah,
he gets spoiled all year, but he's had enough Lego. So for Christmas, he can have clothes this year. And then after Christmas, we're getting to get him another train next year.
Yep.
Because, yeah, they're just getting very expensive.
Well, of course. That's why I still love Lego, but I've run out of room. And with my hands and everything else, I still love listening to everything and seeing what everybody's building and how they're built. So Lego, I mean, my whole living room is Lego. You know, when somebody comes in and everybody is all said, your living room is gorgeous I've got white walls and all and chrome stands that you can adjust the shelves on. So the Legos just pop something fierce. And that's all you see when you walk in. Yeah. So funny how later in life, those essentials are sometimes the best gifts, MJ says. Yeah, absolutely. Because I don't like clutter. I mean, I've got I've got an eclectic. I'm an eclectic person because there's so many things I like. So I like to mix them all in together. Like my diamond arts are being mixed in with the Lego. And it just seems to work, you know. But I keep it neat and orderly because I don't like everything laying helter skelter. I don't like that. Yeah.
There is little trainers that I bought him. Look.
Oh, how
got to be sent off to Santa, but these are they're what he wanted. He picked them himself.
Those are really nice.
But they're what he wanted, like his dad. He said, "Can I have them, Dad?" I said, "Okay."
Yep, that's good.
But you've got to look after him, obviously. But yeah, he asked for shoes, so I got him shoes.
That's terrific. But he's the type of, I think he's the type of little boy
young to
that
have.
he is very grateful for what he does have. I don't think he would be one that would put up a temper tantrum in a store or something if he couldn't have it. You know, I don't, you seem to have him raised very, very well.
Oh, Grandma Badger, don't you believe? Don't you believe he can be a little monster for Mrs.
Well,
Pet? But he knows better with me because I own the
yeah.
Lego room. He knows you don't mess with the guy
Yeah.
who owns the Lego room. He knows that.
But see, they always try to get away around mom and the dad. Well, he's the final answer, you know. So I know all my dad had to do was look at me if I was doing something wrong. Boy, I stopped what I was doing in my tracks. I'd give mom a little problem here and there, but not dad. And yet he never.
Grandma Badger, I think my parents used to play me off. What they would do is my mum would send me to my dad, and my dad would say, "Go and ask your mum."
Yeah. But dad, I can't ever remember my dad striking me or spanking me or anything like that. It was just the look on his face, and I respected that look, and I stopped what I was doing.
That was enough.
Yep. Oh boy. She's fuming.
Yeah. Pesky internet.
Yep.
Again, the weather has a big factor in it. We can't control that.
Did you put out the sign for those who would like to join us? Good old Jude. That's a lot of French, Bunny. MJ, yeah. Poor Bunny. And I don't know what to do. Her internet could be down for hours.
We just got to have faith, Grandma Badger.
We what?
We've got to have faith.
Okay, yes, this is true. This is true. She's probably pulling her hair out by the roots. And a lot of French
Charlie's
words.
probably hiding.
If her internet is down, her phone wouldn't work either. There
Hello?
she is. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Jeez,
can-
Lo,
we-
please.
We can see you too.
Mork calling awesome. Mork calling awesome. Come in, awesome.
And MJ said, with all those little words across the screen with the real anger, MJ said, "That's a lot of French, Bunny." You
Jeez.
beat
And then it
me.
asked. Then it said it needed a Microsoft update, and then it was taking its own sweet time to reboot. And I'm like, for the love of God, people, did we have to do it between 2 and 4 Eastern? Okay. Can I just finish this bag right here before we all go?
Absolutely.
Do you mind,
it's
Grandma?
Fine. It's fine.
have
Marlene
somewhere
is
to
not
work
going
to?
to have our meals ready until 4:30, so I have lots of time. Don't worry.
Okay.
Go ahead. As
This is
long
the
as you
last-
stay. But if this happens again, what do we do? Just all leave?
Nothing. Yes, you just all leave, and then when I can get, I'll probably just take it if it runs for too long with nobody here. I'll probably just take it down.
Okay.
It's spinning again, so I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was
Maybe-
going to try
maybe
to
we
call
should-
you, but I thought the internet,
No.
your phone is connected with the internet also with Spectrum, right?
No, it's separate.
Oh, it's separate. Okay.
The phone works. It's just that I couldn't get Wi-Fi on my phone, and then it was
Yeah.
letting me in. Like I clicked the link from Jude, but then it
Yeah.
brought me to the green room, not as the host, so that I couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. And I said, good
Okay.
old Jude. Yeah, he puts that on there. Come on and join us. But the hostess of the mostess is not here.
Yeah, I wasn't there to let y'all in.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Supposed to look.
Oh, it's a hamster we had. It's a little Lego house.
Oh yeah. Can you all see that, or am I frozen? Frozen. Yeah.
Listen,
You're kind of frozen, I think.
I'll put it on. Okay, let's do this. Well, I still have comms and I can press the button. Let's go ahead and wrap this up
Okay.
because I could lose the button at any time.
Yeah. Okay,
Grandma,
sweetie.
what do you have to say to everybody? Go ahead.
It's been a slice of heaven again, folks. Love you all.
Thank you so much for putting up with all of the problems. Thank you for joining us to celebrate Little Man's life. And we will all be back here, I think, next week, maybe. But I'll let you know. We might also have a pop-up being that we're off Thursday, Friday for the holiday.
Well, yeah. Friday wouldn't be bad. Thursday, I'm occupied.
Yes, I realize. So hi.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, we'll get back to you. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
I'm waving even though you can't see it.
Okay, bye-bye.
And maybe we're still on because the button's not working.
Well, I'm going to try to click out.
thanks, Grandma. Just abandon us. Very kind of you.
Totally shot right out the right door. I've hit the button. It shows that it's trying to end, but it's not ending.